and relish all the healing. By your willingness, just allow for yourself to be even more deeply immersed in the highest divine frequency for your highest and greatest good right here and right now. Allow it to pulsate every organ, action, function, cell, fiber, atom, molecule of your being, in the physical, in the ethereal, in all levels of consciousness, known and unknown. Everything labeled and unlabeled. Just allow it to be. Allow it to have its full sway. Just bless and release, bless and release, bless and release anything and everything that you have allowed to be evaporated and eviscerated back to the nothingness from which it came. Everything that no longer serves a purpose for your highest and best good. Just bless and release it. Let it go through your breathing. Let it go through the soles of your feet. Let it go. Allow even more space for the divine to have its full sway for all that is for your highest and all that is for your best good. We bless and release, bless and release, bless and release. Now let's just take a moment for gratitude to infuse our breathing, gratitude to infuse our inhalations and exhalations. Gratitude for any insight and healing and revelation, any direct revelations. They continue after the meditation is completed, so by your willingness, just allow it. If it's for your good, allow it. And with our next inhalation of gratitude and exhalation of gratitude, we're going to bring our awareness and attention back to the place that we are in, back to the physical. You may want to slide your feet against the ground, tap your feet against the ground, touch the fingertips together, gently and easily. Again, we breathe in gratitude, exhale gratitude. And when you're ready and in your own time, just gently allow for the outer eyelids to open, fully refreshed and reinvigorated, restored, made new, recharged. Again, let's take in a breath of gratitude, an inhalation of gratitude, an exhalation of gratitude. And when you're ready and in your own time, come back to this present moment, fully and completely aware. Signal you are all the way back when you're ready by allowing the outer eyes to gently open, becoming aware of the sanctuary space, one another, the temperature. Grateful to each of you I am for being present, for participating fully. Grateful to all of you I am for creating a sanctuary space that's a garden for good for all who enter. This concludes the meditation portion for today's service. Blessings to each of you and all of you present and all who watch remotely. Namaste.
Look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. And feel that love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together. We come together. Come together in the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. And feel that love in the sanctuary. Your mind, repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. Come together. Come together in the name of love. From every walk of life, every creed and friendship we unite in honor of the love of each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say namaste, I bow to you. And feel that love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. Come together, come together, come together. In the name of love, come together, come together, come together. In the name of love. Ooh. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound, 'cause here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound, 'cause here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound like hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light, everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Take it away, Eileen.
Thank you, Al. That was just brilliant, as always. Thank you so much. And good morning. Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to our Spiritual Center in Redlands. Thank you to everyone joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary right here, and to those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is Eileen, and it is truly an honor and privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We are a New Thought spiritual community and all-inclusive to all spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and director, the Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. And I request that at this time that you would silence your cell phones and put them away so that you may partake in our service more thoroughly and completely. Again, good morning and welcome. We are so happy that you are with us today.
We are delighted.
Delighted.
So here's a little. So I like these little songs that are. I've written a few myself that are kind of affirmations. This one was written by a fellow Doug LeBeau. He did a lot of work with as a composer and musician with Disney and on television, soap operas and things like that. He's a Hollywood guy, and he attended the North Hollywood Center for Spiritual Living for a long time and became the music director there, and then eventually became a minister himself and was the minister at Apple Valley for a while before he retired. So this is his affirmation. All is well, and I am grateful. All is well, now it's time to let it go. All is well, and I am grateful. Life is good, and so it is. I know Spirit blesses and protects you, and I know that Spirit's kind and gracious to you and as you, and I know that Spirit shines its light upon you and is your peace. All is well, and I am grateful. All is well, and now it's time to let it go. All is well, and I am grateful. Life is good, and so it is. Life is good, and so it is. Life is good, and so it is.
So I invite us to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath together. Let's just take that breath in. And with our exhalation, release and surrender all that does not match, all that is divine. Just let it go. If it doesn't serve you and it doesn't match the litmus test of divinity, I'm inviting you to let it go. Once again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, release and surrender all that does not match, all that is sacred. If it can't magnetize to all that is sacred within you, I'm inviting you to consider letting that go now. Again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, we release and surrender all that does not match, all that is holy. If it doesn't stick to the holiness that you are, or contribute to the wholeness that you are, inviting you to bless and release, bless and release, bless and release. And so as we return to our normal breathing pattern, we're reminded that all that is divine, all that is sacred, all that is holy is always nearer to us than our breathing, closer to us than our very own hands and feet. It is the I am that I am, it is the I am that you are, and it is from this place of unification and oneness that I speak a word of blessing for this service. I'm going to name it good and very good. I'm going to proclaim that all needs are going to be met here. It doesn't matter what category of life. If you're here, there's a purpose. So I'm setting the intention to fulfill the purpose so that there's a manifestation, a demonstration for you to receive all that is most needed by your soul at this very moment in time. This includes divine right health and wholeness and harmony. This includes abundance. This includes divine right relationships. This includes divine right housing. This includes divine right employment, all of it. Whatever it is that is your soul's desire to manifest, I'm going to name it not only possible, but probable. And in the I am that you are, you're the creative being that makes it true, that makes it so, that makes it happen. So anything and everything that may have heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed your good, see it evaporate back to the nothingness from which it came. Just as a wave may come onto the shore, it again goes back into the hole. Bless and release all that no longer serves. And from the goodness of the entirety of the ocean, the entirety of divinity, know that you are supported, sustained, and maintained. The universe only knows to respond affirmatively. Yes, yes, indeed, you are the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. If you believe it, just say it and declare it about yourself now. Just say, I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. See how that feels to the physical, the ethereal. See how that feels to the soul's remembering of this I am that you are. I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. Very good. And when you look in the mirror, you see the divine that created you whole, complete, perfect, knows every hair on your head, where it was placed and why, every hair on your beard, why it was placed there. What is the purpose and intention of all of that? It created you as a masterpiece, a divine masterpiece. That is the truth about you. And so as we do each week, we speak a word of blessing about ourselves and for those that we have in our hearts about prayer this day, inviting you to say your own names out loud in the sanctuary space. Brother Mark. Now those you hold in your heart about prayer this day, say the names out loud in the sanctuary space if you would. And Torres, Chitjian family, Machin family, Gomez family, Gabe, Izzy, Alec, Derek, Gigi, Zach and Clayton, his wife and the baby, Gabriella Grace, Terry, Ellen. Make sure you included yourself. If you need to remind of your own name again, say your own name again. And now we have requests that came to us from Ukraine. We're going to see Vladimir, the highest blessing for resolving his housing and real estate issue. Just see Vladimir, whole, complete, perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting. See these issues appear in the affirmative for Vladimir now with ease and with grace, with a sense of joy, with a sense of purpose and intention. I speak a word of blessing and invite you to do the same with me about Boris for his successful preparation for his leg surgery. See Boris is whole, complete, perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting. See any caretaker for Boris as blessed and a blessing, including the surgeon, nurses, the care team, physical therapy, all of it. I'm going to name it all a whirlwind of good about Boris right here and right now. See with me, if you would, Oleg as he recovers after a leg amputation. Where Oleg is, God is, and there is wholeness. There is wholeness, perfection, health, harmony, and healing for Oleg. See that with me. Join me in the two or more gathered consciousness where we affirm Oleg's health, wholeness, vitality, and vigor. See a special blessing about Olga, who leads one of the centers in Ukraine. See Olga as one with divine energy. How could Olga be anything less than that? See Olga as spirit made Olga, whole, complete, perfect. Nothing missing, lacking, needing, nor wanting. Of pure vitality, pure joy. And she goes sometimes by Olga Joy. So see the radiant being that Olga is perfectly supplied, supported, sustained, and maintained to accomplish the mission that Olga has in leadership in Ukraine. See the prayer team about peace continue. And in the midst of any struggle or strife within the group, just see wholeness and completion. See mercy and joy. See a sense of purpose that should appear from vision. See what that is. Name it with me, good and very good. Blessing all the parts that no longer serve. Let them just be slipped away with ease and with grace. All right, so I'm going to bless the rest of this service. I think we should take a moment to go to peace like we always do. So we have to first find the highest idea of peace within ourselves. I'm going to invite you to try to anchor that space wherever, whatever level it is now within you, the highest idea about peace. We take that energetic and frequency, and now I'm going to invite us to connect it to all other temples, synagogues, mosques, study groups, centers, churches, anybody praying affirmatively about peace. We connect it to trillions and trillions of units of energy that is about peace. It's the highest frequency. And so I know that peace, the highest idea of it, just as all spiritual truths do, it takes into it all lower frequencies and vibrations like a whirlwind of good. And therefore, I'm going to proclaim that peace takes place right here, right now on the planet. See peace, feel peace in your heart as accomplished. What does that feel like? What is the most peaceful moment you've ever experienced, and what does that feel like? And can you and will you now multiply it and magnify it into trillions and trillions of energetic units about peace? See with me a call for world leaders to change their minds and policy positions affirmatively about peace right here, right now. No explanation wanted nor needed. As it's the highest idea, as it's a spiritual idea, as I believe it's a birthright of all sentient beings, I'm calling it forth. I'm going to name it as manifest right here, right now. Anything that's tried before to block, hinder, defer, deny, or delay it, I'm going to see it eviscerated, evaporated in a peaceful way back to the nothingness from where it came. And instead be replaced with a fresh idea, a divine idea, the spiritual truth about peace that has its full sway in through and as all the ethers. I'm going to bless this service. I'm going to bless all the areas that are struggling in wildfire. There are many. I'm going to bless all the areas that are having incredible, crazy weather patterns now. I'm going to call Mother Nature powerful and very powerful, and ask for mercy and grace on the people that live on the planet. Blessing the service, blessing the board meeting, all the board members, blessing our congregation, those present, those watching remotely, and those who we feel in our hearts. Just send a shout out to all those who you know attend, love to attend, whether they're able to attend anymore in the physical. We're going to bless them, see them whole, complete, perfect, a masterpiece of the divine. Just like you, whole, complete, perfect, a masterpiece of the divine. So we send these blessings out. I know they return fulfilled, multiplied, and magnified for the highest and best good. I let it be and invite you to say together with me, and so it is. Amen. Ashe. And then now Eileen's coming up for the reading. And thank you, Al, for the beautiful music and musical inspiration that you are.
The reading today is entitled The Limitless Soul. It was posted by Jean Meyer. And so it starts. Humans have limits, physical limits. We are confined in the earthly space. One can climb the highest mountain and still not be satisfied. Or one may be content to stay at ground level and never go past that freedom. It is within you to have the best life, to have the best thoughts, to be the best that you can be. Without question, you are in control. So what's stopping you? Why are you willing to settle for less than what you truly want? Spirit has no earthly limits. They do not know what you want until your heart and mind asks. Fear creates limits. Fear creates doubts. Fear creates the world as you see it. What are you afraid of? Success? Love? Evolving? Begin by taking a stand. Allow only good to be part of your life. Imagine the change, the rise of your soul, the beauty and love of the universe flowing within you. It is meant to be.
Thank you, Eileen. If I could follow on that for just a second. I know something that helped me years ago when I was doing therapy and dealing with fear. And that is really to ask the question, what's the worst that can happen? And then follow on with what's the worst that's probable to happen? Because the worst that could happen is probably, world, demolishment or something, apocalypse. That's not likely. So you can rule that out. But the worst that could happen, that's likely to happen, and then imagine it. And how bad would that be? And as a way to, as Krishnamurti says, if there's a problem, the only way to deal with it is to go into it and sit with it. Don't push it away. Don't be afraid of it. Just as Eileen just said in the reading. A thought's a beginning, a magical start. It sets events spinning, whirling out from your heart. Everything traded, bartered, or bought, each thing that's created began as a thought. Well, thoughts are things, things are thoughts. Ideas have wings to soar aloft, dreams and wishes unconfined. Mind matters, matter minds. Imagine a world, that's all it takes. Picture an ocean, sparkling rivers and lakes. Envision an Eden, hold it close in your mind. Believe that it's real. Here's what you'll find: a beautiful pearl floating in space, a place of abundance filled with love's sweet embrace. One vibrant creation, feel the joy of it all. Sense the interconnection of all things, great and small. Well, thoughts are things, things are thoughts. Ideas have wings to soar aloft, dreams and wishes unconfined. Mind matters, matter mind. From the least of ideas to the greatest abstractions, the universe acts on beliefs and reactions, as within, so without, as above, so below. We move beyond doubt and know what we know, that thoughts are things, things are thoughts. Ideas have wings to soar aloft, dreams and wishes unconfined. Mind matters, matter mind. Thoughts are things, things are thoughts. Ideas have wings to soar aloft, dreams and wishes unconfined. Mind matters, matter minds. Mind matters, matter minds.
Ladies and gentlemen, the magnificent Al Yankee. So good morning. How is everybody this day? Are you good? I see a few people say, oh, okay. So, do you know what we're talking about today? Because I kind of want to know your take on it before I give you my take on it. Do you know what it is? Manifestation. Does anybody? It sounds like all the ants that decided to come all the way with me from. I parked our car, backed it up, the electric car, and I saw, how is there a bunch of ants on the car? And they must have made it the whole way. Can you imagine? 20, 25 minutes on the freeway. And they're all in a line. They're all doing their thing. So they were manifesting. They're like, I'm not going anywhere. Because I think they're all on the plants by, where I backed the car up and it kind of hit some of the flowers. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. Manifestation. When I say it to you, what do you want to hear? Like, I want to slant the focus on it to make sure I get the people in the room, or if somebody's watching remotely, you could put it in the chat. Manifestation, what does it mean? Creation of reality. When I say manifestation, like, what do you want to know about that today from me? Manifestation. Remind us that we are creators, right? You're the creative being. Manifestation. Anybody? Sir? Yeah, we have more control than we might think. Now, that's really deep because you're the control. No matter what you think. And some of us that don't want to slip into those shoes, we may allow somebody else to create what's manifest for us. You know what I'm saying? If we're not brave enough to create for ourselves, a lot of us lean into the beliefs about others or allow others to manifest, things that we may not have chosen had we known we could stop it. So we're like one thought. Has anybody heard the post before that you're about one decision away from a totally different life? Have you heard that? It's true. That's manifestation in a nutshell. And then let me go to some of the notes, and then we have a couple of videos. But I want to know, too, mostly from you, that you walk out of here with what you wanted to hear about manifestation. So if you have something that comes through, just raise your hand, and I will call on you. Al, when he saw the topic, went to Babbel.com and said the etymology of manifest, the word, traces back to the Latin terms manus, meaning hand, suggesting the idea that something can be grasped or understood easily. Got it? It could also be created easily. So from Science of Mind, page 608, it's in the glossary. To manifest means to show forth or make evident. Everything we see, plants, animals, man, every visible thing is a manifestation of God, differing only in degree, and every manifestation contains, in essence, the whole. As one drop of ocean water is as perfect in essence as the entire body of the ocean, the reality within us is God. As we make conscious use of the law, planting an idea in mind and watching it come forth into form, into objectivity, we are producing a manifestation. Is everybody with me? If you look at our teaching symbol, which is the Science of Mind teaching symbol, it's spirit, soul, body. Spirit is everywhere present. This is the subjective, which is like the soil of our thoughts, and the body is like the form, seed, soil, plant. Spirit, soul, body. So everything comes from spirit through the mind or the subconscious. Really, what we really think, not what we think, but what we really think, what we really believe. What are you doing over there? Oh, good. And number 3, realization. Whatever divine qualities you wish to manifest in your life, declare and state them. More peace, more wholeness, more prosperity, more health, more love, more joy, more grace, more wisdom, more divine order. That's like the 3rd step of the affirmative prayers, that idea. You could take a photograph of that with your phone, or we can post that on the chat as well for later today. But are you getting the idea that you're a walking, this is interesting. Let's say this is an affirmation. I am, only if you believe it, maybe I better say it first. I am a walking SOM teaching symbol. I am the walking SOM, that's Science of Mind, teaching symbol. And in the back they say, are you? Well, are you? Right, so okay, now I think, I love this. There's a quote that I'm going to read here. It's from Pema Chodron. Ready? On the night on which he was to attain enlightenment, the Buddha sat under a tree and he was attacked by the forces of Mara, which are temptation, illusion, fear. The story goes that they shot swords and arrows at him and that their weapons turned into flowers. What we habitually regard as obstacles are not really our enemies, but rather our friends. Whether we experience what happens to us as an obstacle and enemy or as a teacher and friend depends entirely on our perception of reality. It depends on our relationship with ourselves. Did everybody sort of catch it? Yeah? Do I need to repeat it? We're like one more time around and we're here for that. All right, I'm going to go slow, and if you want to allow your outer eyes to close, try to grasp this. On the night on which he was to attain enlightenment, the Buddha sat under a tree and was attacked by the forces of Mara, which are temptation, illusion, fear. The story goes that they shot swords and arrows at him, and that their weapons turned into flowers. What we habitually regard as obstacles are not really our enemies, but rather our friends. Whether we experience what happens to us as obstacle and enemy or as teacher and friend depends entirely on our perception of reality. It depends on our relationship with ourselves. And if you want to take a photo of the quote, I'm going to use it for some other purpose, and they're going to be mad when they read it if I send it to them. I'm working on my 8th draft of what I want to say. So I'm going to tap myself on the back for not manifesting before I'm ready to hit send. I say it here all the time. When part of our power in manifesting it means we need to know who's driving. And I like to stay at the wheel for as long as possible, but sometimes I don't. Now, I'm going to go to a little story, and then I'll come back to the video. We'll get the queued up. On the way over here, okay, maybe I was driving a little fast, but somehow this brand new electric car that looked amazing wanted to race me. And I want to say, I am going to meditation. I am not drag racing you right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So this gets good. I just have to tell it because it's manifestation, right? It's creation. I had the opportunity to, I really thought, because I've told you before, we drove here one time and we saw somebody actually go over the edge. Remember, we did. It's possible because they lose control. So, right in the moment it's happening, I'm like, I love this guy who wants to am I really going to pull up next to him, lower my window and go, yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's crazy, right? Could I do it? Should I? Would I? So it's it's the same story where people drive so slow and it's dangerous. There's tanker trucks. I think one was carrying fuel. You're like, dude, this is not a place to go drag racing, right? You're not going to get very far. And so I didn't. And then they got mad. So, well, actually, when I was going a little faster than them, and they were going slow, then they went like more than 100 miles an hour to the right of me. More, because I was going like 80. And then I'm like, just do you, do you. So in my manifestation mind, I'm like, I'm not going to do this. But then they slowed down so I could catch up to them. And that's where it got weird. Like they were going like 40 because they want to see me again to see if I'll drag race them. I'm like, no. You can win. I just have a Kia. I don't know what yours is, but take it. Take the prize. Now, out of the blue, isn't this like how life works? Why is there conflict? Some huge, this is where I love the big white monster truck that comes. You know, the ones that I would need a ladder to get into? And does it. And like, not only does he beat the guy, but he goes in front of him and then slows down and goes like this with his car. So the guy can't get around him. This is all just on the way to meditation on a simple Sunday morning. I wanted to literally video it because I didn't know that you would believe me. But of course, my car won't let me video while I'm driving. But anyway, you guys know that I'm telling you a story that's real. So we get to manifest all the time. All right. Now, if you have the video, I kind of love it. Do you have the Louise Hay one? I mean, I'm sorry. It's actually Esther Hicks, I think. It's Esther Hicks called Hell Yes. Where else do you go to a church except for that church? And here, what I could have had is a whole separate talk that just said, hell yes. I love that. Do you know where we're going with this? Okay, well, we'll see. If we get the video, we'll see. The idea behind the video, while we're getting it, if we get it, is find the energetic, right? We know how to manifest. We've talked about it here all the time, but you may not either believe me or you may not have practiced. So I'm inviting you to practice for yourself. Whatever your desired thing is that we're going to pray about, okay, this is it, but let me finish my thought. Whatever the desired thing is that you want to create that we're going to pray about, you are invited to step into the energetic frequency of the accomplished thing and say, hell yes. All right, let's roll it. Thinking and feeling, right? And also, you do it for yourself. Now, did you hear what she said about that when you have that feeling, like from your gut, that hell yes, she said the energies. I'm going to use other words for energies. It could be anything. From the divine, God, spirit, the universe, your angel team, if you believe you have a guardian angel team or whatever it is, your manifestation committee. Hey, that's a good one. If the manifestation committee votes affirmatively, hell yes, then you know everything's lining up, right, for you. And then all our job is to kind of step into that, like what would it feel like to have that perfect job? What would it feel like energetically to have the divine romance and perfect relationship? What would it feel like to be driving the big white monster truck, which I don't want, by the way? What would it feel like to be able to go on a vacation? What would it feel like to have so much abundance that you don't have to think about anything that we spend? Are we that creative and that powerful? Hell yes. What would it feel like to have divine health and wholeness always? What if that really was my birthright, divine health and wholeness, that I could never be hurt or harmed or endangered in any way? Hell yes, you can have that. All right, and I go on and on. What if I wanted the divine right employment? Is that something I can create? Hell yes. Right? It depends. Like, because I'm going to be honest. If you don't want to create something amazing, then maybe we're getting something out of the suffering. Oh man, did I just say that? Oh man, I'm going to drop this microphone right now. What did I just say? If you don't want to, you don't gotta. It's free will. Spirit will never force you to have an amazing life. If you want to be, I think what I said was, if you're in some sort of misery, right, or something, maybe you're getting something out of staying there. Because a lot of people repeat patterns. This is how the universe works. Lessons are repeated until learned. So it may be another wrong relationship, but they looked completely different. Well, the first one was a blonde, and this one's a brunette, and the first one was shy, but this one's really loud. I mean, it doesn't matter. Sometimes the core things repeat until the lessons that we need to get are accomplished. Am I making some sense? And sometimes, don't you have at least one friend that wants to like throw you under the bus the first time you're not perfect? The first time you might have reacted incorrectly? The first time, like, they're just shocked, like they want to have a tribunal and burn you at the stake? Like, somebody invited me recently to a consequences meeting. I'm like, oh, did I hurt, what, am I going to go in timeout? I'm going to go in spiritual timeout. And then I really wonder, like, oh, they're used to people being burned at the stake, and they kind of probably like it. They want to go buy some Skinny Pop and, watch them burn. Now, that's something that some people want to manifest. They want to see, right, the first time you fall down from your ice skates, they're just going to slide over you. The show goes on. Yes. I don't know what a consequences meeting is. I will say, when the email came out, nobody responded. And then out of 8 people, somebody responded today, and I probably shouldn't have read it right before I came in, because it's just like, I mean, you can manifest high blood pressure from reading that stuff. I think I might. I even thought about taking one of Ed's little pills, his happy pill. I don't want to, because I want to come here clean and have all life on me fresh. Does that make sense? I don't do well on any of those antidepressants that have you hold a mask up and then you can boost your antidepressant with another one. I wouldn't take the microphone here if I did that. I don't even take an energy drink that only has 102 milligrams caffeine till I'm done, just to make sure that I'm completely here in my humanness and my frailty and my vulnerability. But are you getting where I'm going with the manifestation? Look, if you want a war, and I wonder sometimes why there's war, but that's so easy because just look at the news. It's the most unbelievable thing you'll ever see, and parts of it are real, and they have consequences, and they're happening. Are you not mortified to just look at the news? I think in our household we can last now not even 4 minutes, and not ever more in the bedroom. If I see it on in that space, I go, I'm going to sleep in the other bedroom. I will definitely not. Don't take that into your sleep. It's the most unbelievable thing. It's the most unbelievable thing to see all the different categories of tragedies happening in the world. That's manifestation. It might be Mother Nature also showing that they have power. And you can say all you want that climate change isn't real, but look at the posts that are from Lake Mead, has never had less water. Just Google it. I think it's the Danube, where there's sunken warships from hundreds of years ago that are surfacing in the Danube because the water level's so low. Or you look into animal species that are about to be extinct, right? It's all manifestation. It's all choices. And you know what? I don't even like that word consequences, but it's like a result. It's a result. But you could change the results by you changing your input. So that's what science of mind is. Okay, and there's no delay to it. In our teaching, what I really do like about our teaching is there's an isness to all the goodness that's happening, and our job's only to align to it. And if you have the Bashar video, I think it was clever. And we're going to do that one on manifestation as well. And then I have a couple other things, and I think we're done. Does that sound good for you guys? Did you get something out of it? Like like we're always manifesting, always. But are we aware? Like, do we want what we got? Because there's a line that's over the double doors. It's an old-fashioned line from Holmes about science of mind. Change your thinking, change your life. Now, it's really a little bit more updated than that. It's change the belief behind your thinking, change your life. Because what's really creative is this middle portion, which is the subjective, which is sometimes just a tape that keeps rolling over that you may have been told when you were a baby or even in the womb. And you gotta change the tape if it's still playing in our lives. It doesn't matter how old we are. Does that make sense? We got to cut the tape up. Like, I literally tell people all the time, if you could still find a VHS tape or a cassette tape somewhere, get it. And then when something's playing and you don't like it, just start cutting it up. Because you're not going to listen to it again. You're not going to be able to play it. Have that power. Take that dominion over yourself. All right, let's see this video and see what oh, it's good. I liked it because look at the top. It said manifestation. To me, I was like, oh, thank you. Because I was like, I liked the first video. And then it took me till like maybe yesterday before that one came. I manifested that one to be on my reel to say, oh, and then don't lose it. Try to send it. Like the thing is it not everything we just spoke about? I love that we could take something that's channeled through that's Daryl Anka. And Bashar is an extraterrestrial that channels through with the permission of Daryl Anka. Now, I'm taking that, tying it into science of mind, which is over 100 years old, which is relatively new, right, if you're looking at a philosophy or anything religious or spiritual. But there's a principle in science of mind called mental equivalence. Remember, we talk about it all the time. I get my phone out, I scan the forehead, your third eye, and if somebody wants a divine right workplace and I scan Audrey's head, it comes in at 63%. That's the equivalent. So it can manifest at 63%. Is everybody with me? So your job's to get into the highest peak, remember what he said, the highest peak of excitement, and then let it go. So you're already, like, if you want to get married and you're not married, you're dancing at your wedding. and then let it go. Like the highest vibration of excitement, and then let it go, because there is a principle called, I want to say it's outlining or something, where we think we know how it needs to look. But did you hear what Bashar said through Daryl Anka? It could be so much better. And he said, coincidentally, sometimes it is just as you called it forth. But many times it can be so much better. Is everybody with me? I think we covered something today. Did you? And it's not as much as I thought. Like, I didn't bring as much as I thought I'd have to bring. But did you catch something that you could take with you and practice about manifestation? Then I've done my work. My work here is just about complete. There's a couple more definitions, because I went to, I did Google search this one, so let me give you a couple more. And then Al's making his way up to close me off stage. I do have a reading to close out with. So I don't really like using AI for my talks, but I'm going to tell you what came up from a Google search. Spiritual manifestations refer to bringing inner thoughts, beliefs, or unseen spiritual forces into the physical, observable world. The term spans modern self-help ideas about energy, alignment, biblical references to gifts of the Holy Spirit, and traditional religious practices focused on divine will. That came up from somebody named John B. McDonald. Is everybody okay with that one? There's only a couple more. And then you can look at something and scroll down. On modern and new thought manifestation, on energy alignment, it's matching your thoughts, emotions, and actions with a desired outcome. For daily practices, you can use gratitude, meditation, visualization to reinforce intentions. And I love how Bashar says, we don't really use visualization properly. I'm going to tell you how to use visualization properly, just one little thing. If you ask the question, just stay in the ability to allow the answer. If it's anything that's familiar to you, it's not working because it's coming from you. And you use all your senses. It can be taste, sight, touch, smell, sound, all the senses, right? And if it's a symbol, or if it's a picture, or if it's a partial word or a partial phrase, that is visualization working from the divine. There's another way to access this. If you're right-handed, you can use your left hand. If you're left-handed, use your right hand. You ask the question, what is for me today? In fact, we might even end with just a moment or two of just doing this exercise, and then we'll do this. Like, what is most for me to manifest? What will be next for me to manifest that's in line right here, right now for my highest and best good? That's a good question. And we may not know what that is. And then you write that out with your dominant hand. And sometimes you just put the pen and the paper on the non-dominant hand, and it may or may not move, and you don't force it. And then if it moves, try to follow it, because that's your inner divine self trying to answer, and it's going to come out real sloppy. So sometimes when I've done it successfully, I've had to say, well, what letter was I just doing in cursive to figure it out? David, does somebody have something in the chat? You have something? Sure. Okay. Oh, you're getting the mic and everything? Damn, it better be good, son. Hell yes.
And your mic should be on too. That one should be on. Okay, I'll try to make this brief, but as Mark was talking about the manifesting, I was really thinking about an experience I had this week, and I had to talk about it basically. Okay, so you would say that manifesting, you just gave an example of having the paper and doing an exercise to prompt that creative muscle, right? So that's very connected to what I'm going through right now, and that is that we think of the things we need to manifest as tools. And the normal way we're used to using tools is that we only take them out when we need them. Like, we only take out a hammer when we need to put up a nail, right? But that's not really the way we should be thinking about our tools. And the way I learned this week is because my aunt is a creative person, and I've been trying to encourage her to get into oil painting again. And I took my own oil painting stuff that I have in the garage and been sitting there for 15 years. And I just took it out, and at first I was just saying, okay, maybe if I just have this out, maybe it would encourage her. But then what I started doing, I just started painting it.
Oh, good.
And then, I realized I'm pretty amazed that the paint still like work after 15 years. But like a lot of the other stuff is dried out, so I just replaced the things I'm missing. But anyway, long story short, I've noticed that just having it nearby, having it out instead of buried in the garage.
Good.
I mean, you're not going to be using those creative tools if they're not available.
Very good. And it's
So
a symbol, too. It's a reminder. Keep the mic. It's a symbol. It's a reminder that I'm doing this. Is everybody with me? So you can do that in your own homes. Thank you so much, David. Were you complete on that? It's funny that you answered that, because my first question was, how does that paint still good after 15 years?
Oil paint, it lasts a long time.
All right. Now, I'm going to tell you just a couple more things, and we're going to go into an exercise, and we're going to close. In the Eastern traditions, manifestation emphasizes alignment with cosmic order. It's called dharma, focused intention, sankalpa, or surrender to greater universal flow rather than what's ego-driven. Is everybody with me? The last thing, and it's not to say anything bad, but in Christianity, it refers to the visible or active presence of the Holy Spirit working through people, often known as spiritual gifts for the common good. There is one thing that I thought was interesting. It said, it basically said that if you're, like in the Bible, it says like you don't have this power to do this directly, something like that. I disagree. In Science of Mind, we teach that we are, spirit in form and in flesh. So it says, this is the question, what is the most powerful manifesting method? There is no single most powerful method as most effective. Techniques depend entirely on what brings you a genuine sense of clarity and belief. However, vivid visualization combined with elevated emotion is widely considered the core powerhouse behind manifestation. I'm going to repeat that. Vivid visualization combined with elevated emotion is widely considered the core powerhouse behind manifestation, as it actively rewires your subconscious mind and aligns your daily behavior with your goals. What David just said is an example that's perfect to that. Am I right, David? So let's say he has the vivid visualization, but he combined it then with elevated emotion, because it's like, well, why do I have this oil paints for 15 years? And then he puts it out there as a symbol. So that helps to actively rewire your subconscious mind and align your daily behavior, with your goals. There's also something called a 3-3-3 rule for manifestation, or 33 times 3. If you're focused and you do a journaling exercise, you can write a single positive affirmation down 33 times a day for 3 consecutive days. There's also something else you can look up that's called 777. I didn't bring it all. So spiritual manifestation is the practice of turning our inner thoughts, beliefs, and energy into real-world outcomes. It bridges the unseen spiritual realm and the physical world through focused intention, alignment of our feelings, and purposeful action. All right, I think we're good. Can we just take a minute? Let's take a minute or two. I want you to ask the question for yourself, and then we'll be done. Let's just do this, because if you're okay with it, we come here to practice, right? We build our spiritual muscle. So let's just take a moment, and if you want to allow your outer eyelids to close, I'm going to ask the question, what is one of the next thing or things I may desire to manifest which will align with my highest and best good? What is one of the thing or things that I may be willing to manifest next that is in alignment with this, what is for my highest and best good, right here, right now, in this very moment on my soul's journey? What is one of the thing or things that I'm willing to manifest next that's in alignment with my highest and best good right here, right now, on my soul's evolution and journey? If anything came through to you, just be willing to jot it down. Know that the process continues if you allow it. Don't force it, just simply allow it, create a space for it. Once spiritual questions like this are asked, they're always answered. It just may not be immediately. It may not be, right? It'll be something, if you're willing to allow it, to stay in the vibration of being willing to allow the answer, it always answers. All right, and then inviting everybody just to take in a deep breath and bring your awareness and attention. Let's come back to each other in this present moment in time. We breathe in gratitude. We exhale even more gratitude. Come back to the physical all the way. You may want to tap the fingertips together. Swipe your feet on the ground or tap the ground. And when you're ready, just gently allow for the outer eyelids to open if they're not already open. And we're going to go into the closing for today's talk. And Al, if you want to play in the back, you're welcome. It's just 2 pages. It's written by Fiona. It was a Facebook post that I liked. Remember, it's not written by me. It's written and posted by somebody named Fiona. And actually, she posted it, but the words are by Jamie Varone. Jamieveron. And it was posted on a page called Earth Monk. It goes like this. I don't care if you live your best life. I hope you live your freest life, your most unburdened life, your lightest life. I hope your life is a patchwork of lessons and trials and joys and mistakes and growth and evolution and expansion. I hope you understand that rejection, failure, and disappointment means you care. You're trying. You're out there in life, alive to it. I hope your life feels beautiful to you more than it looks beautiful to everyone else. I hope you're free and that you keep freeing yourself from who you thought you should be, from who society told you to be, from heavy expectations and weighty ambition. I hope you know when you're in a moment you'll remember forever. I hope you know how good you have it when it's good. And I hope your life is an ongoing evolution, a constant becoming. I hope you shrug off old selves with ease. I hope you leave empty space in your life for the unknown, the magic, the surprises, the unexpected. I hope you don't just aim for the best and instead aim for full, whole, ever-evolving, unconfined, and the unrestrained. Mostly, I hope you take the path that is meant for you, not the one expected of you. And those words are by Jamie Varone, posted by Fiona with love on a thing called Earth Monk on Facebook. Hell yes! And the choir is about to sing.
Thoughts are things, things are thoughts. Ideas have wings to soar aloft, dreams and wishes unconfined. Mind matters, matter minds.
Thank you, Al, for the blessing that you are. Thank you, everyone. It's our time of offering and giving. I'm going to invite you to take your tithes, your gifts, your offerings. Let's bless them, magnify and multiply them. If you agree with the affirmation, we say it together. From the love of pure spirit within me. Oh, that was awful. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
Thank you for giving, and thank you for receiving. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. Thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing, and you are the vessel of that love. So thank you for caring. Bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are. You are. You are. Are you? You are.
All right, and I invite the congregation now to outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. If you're watching online, donate. Let us know from where or when you're watching. I want to thank Lana Scott, who used to come in person all the time and has been a contributor all the time. Let's bless Lana Scott for all, Lana Scott got this. I'm going to watch remotely, and I'm still going to tithe every single week. I think that's amazing. So for those of you who are inspired by Lana, give. Extra giving goes in the Lucite box for our 2 sister centers in Ukraine. We're blessing our offering. We're name it good and very good. Name it sufficient to support CRS Redlands, which is a successful spiritual idea in the mind of God, in the mind of the universe, in the mind of spirit. Therefore, it must be sustained and maintained for its evolution and continued growth, prosperity, allness, and goodness. 72 plus years. Let's see it for another 72 plus years or more. Al, thank you so much for the magnificent consciousness, awareness, beauty that you are. Thank you to everyone watching remotely. Thank you to everyone who's in the sanctuary space. We let it be. Together we say, and so it is. And now Eileen's coming forth for the announcement.
Yeah, Mike's there on the table. Or that one.
Thank you. I just asked Mark if I could say something briefly about manifestation. I can. I am able. I am absolutely able. I think that manifestations very often do not arrive with a big ta-da, here it is. They arrive in secret. They're a little bit like a seed, that's in the soil, and it doesn't really get up to the top unless it has received the nourishment and the strength that it needs to break through. So I have a ton of seed manifestations working for me right now. I'll let you all know. Announcements. Today, following service, is our board meeting, and we have always, as you know, a few minutes, 15 maybe minutes at the beginning. Anybody who wants to come before the board to ask us about anything or to share their feelings about anything, you are welcome to do so at that time.
Please join us.
I'm sorry?
Please join us.
Yes, what he says. Next Monday from 6 to 9 p.m. is the next Tao Te Ching Book Club meeting here in the sanctuary at the conference table back there, and that is facilitated by practitioner Jim Crump. Plan to attend Friday, August 28th, Inland Empire Almanac, and Saturday, August 29th, for the Inland Empire Almanac Matinee. There is no matinee. Too hot. It's too hot for a matinee. Mark your calendar for Friday, September 18th. Right here in our sanctuary is our next fundraising concert for our two sister centers in Ukraine. How many centers, churches in this country do you think have sister churches, sister centers in Ukraine? We've got them, we love them, we care about them, as we do with everything about Ukraine. May peace abide. And now I invite you all to rise, if you are able and choose to, for our closing song. Thank you for being here with us today. We love you all so very much.
Grab the shakers, pass them out.
Have a wonderful, hot week, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Thank you, Andy. I used to think I'd always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spent my days in quiet desperation, but on the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Oh, why did it take so many years? Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open, wide open. There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. There is no separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. And I imagine separation's gone away.